Kimi-chan, let's go get ice cream at Baskin Robbins.
I was thinking of going to Satiwan.
What's Satiwan?
Satiwan. 31. What's Baskin Robbins?
Yaho minna! It's Yana!
It's Mi-chan.
Today's video is about how we say certain brand names in Japanese. Some of them are very different from what you originally know.
So get ready to be mind blown.
では、始めましょう!
31.
Satiwan. What is Satiwan?
Our favorite ice cream shop.
It's called Baskin Robbins.
We call it Satiwan, which means 31
Ah,
in Japanese.
okay,
Yeah.
well, that's reasonable.
But, I mean, look at the logo. Can't you see the 31?
Oh, you mean the pink?
Yes.
I didn't
It's
know
right
that.
there.
I really didn't know that.
It's the first thing you see.
True. All right, so I get it, but why is it not Baskin Robbins but 31?
Okay, well, so Japanese marketers thought that it would be better to not have the foreign name Baskin Robbins because it's kind of long in Japanese.
Right, and maybe a little bit difficult to pronounce.
Definitely, yeah. But rather, they came up with this concept, which is one flavor a day for a whole month. And there are 31 days in a month. Or 30 to 31, but still.
So like one flavor a day?
Yeah.
So that's the marketing strategy concept, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's smart.
Different flavor every day, right? So on 31st, you get a discount.
Really? What day is it today?
14th, we have 50 more days to go. IKEA.
IKEA? Isn't it IKEA?
Yeah, it's that.
All right.
Yeah.
So why is it called IKEA in Japanese?
Okay, so when Japanese see an I in alphabet, we read it I.
But we have the alphabet E. How do you pronounce that then?
Like eggs.
That's kind of
Yeah, that's how we think in Japanese
Okay.
mind. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it's IKEA. IKEA.
IKEA.
But in Swedish pronunciation, it's actually IKEA.
Oh.
Yeah.
In Korea, we call it IKEA too, actually.
Okay.
But I'm more used to IKEA since we lived in America, right?
Yeah, so in America and apparently in the UK, some people call it IKEA. Benz,
Benz.
like Benz.
Benz.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Mercedes right now, and you're
Yes.
saying Benz.
Mercedes-Benz じゃなくて Benz.
Why in the world?
Well, first of all, Mercedes-Benz is too long. So
Then-
we just cut it short to Benz.
Oh God. No, but I have nothing to say because in Korea, more people would know it by Benz rather than Mercedes.
Okay, so it's the same.
It is, I think.
Because everyone calls Mercedes Benz in Japan, no one will understand you if you say Mercedes.
Oh.
However, the brand prefers to be known and called Mercedes rather than Benz.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently they have a new voice command feature on their cars, and in order to activate that, you have to say, Hi Mercedes.
Which means, hi, Mercedes.
Yeah, hey Mercedes.
So it's not gonna work if you say, hey, Benz?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, so an article said that people are starting to maybe recognize the cars as Mercedes rather than Benz.
Okay.
Kentucky. Let's go to Kentucky.
KFC, you're talking about? KFC, people.
But it's Kentucky.
It's KFC.
We also call it Kenta.
That's my friend's name.
Kenta. Kenta-kun. Kenta. It's easy.
So, could you explain why KFC is called Kentucky in Japanese?
So I think the reason is because Japanese are not used to saying alphabets out loud, like K, F, and C.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what KFC stands for. So maybe they just brought the Kentucky from the K and used it like
yeah,
that?
I mean, chicken, obviously, right? Yeah, but the funny thing is that Japanese people think that Kentucky is the name of the founder of the chain.
But Kentucky is a state in America.
Right? Okay. Also, a lot of people don't know that Kentucky is a state.
Oh, that makes sense though.
Yeah, I mean, there are 50 states, so it's
Meh.
understandable.
So something that I found pretty unusual is that in front of most of the Kentucky, the KFCs in Japan, there's what's the founder's name? The
Colonel
white
Sanders?
beard? How do you know his name?
Everyone knows his name in Japan.
Okay, but
I think that's funny, yeah.
It is. But yeah, his statue is in front of almost every KFC in Japan.
That's true. We do have his statues.
And some of them are even like dressed in like a gear, like a Japanese samurai or something.
Kimono, or in Christmas, Santa Claus during Christmas.
So that was pretty funny.
We praise him. Fun fact about KFC.
Uh-huh.
So it's a thing to eat KFC for Christmas feast.
What? Really?
So people would actually line up at the store and just get lots of like buckets to share with their friends and lovers.
Wow, why though?
So it's actually the brand's marketing strategy to incorporate American culture.
Oh.
And chicken is actually a substitute of turkey.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense because in America during Christmas or Thanksgiving, when it becomes more of like a festive day, we have a feast where the turkey's right in the middle
Right.
and we dig in all together.
Yeah, but we don't have turkeys in Japan, or like we just don't eat turkeys in
Okay,
general.
all right.
But chicken works, right?
That's a nice marketing strategy.
It really is, yeah. Everyone's crazy about going to KFC on Christmas Day.
Well, I should eat KFC before Christmas then.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people order KFC meals beforehand,
Oh.
so that, you know, in case they run out. McDonald's.
Well, it sounds a bit similar this time. McDonald's.
Yes, you got it. We also call it Mac or Makudo, depending on where you are.
Oh, so for Maku, where is it?
It really depends on where you're from, but usually people from Tokyo or in the Kanto area call it Maku.
Okay.
And then people from the Kansai area, like Osaka, they would call it Makudo.
Really? That's interesting.
Costco.
You mean Costco, right?
Yes, Costco. Woo! Japanese favorite place.
All right. So for Costco, why is it not called Costco?
Well, the thing is, the T sound is kind of hard to pronounce for Japanese.
Okay.
Because it's like a subtle T, right? Costco. Right. But when we see T, we want to pronounce it. So, Costco.
So you're emphasizing the T. You're like making it alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun fact, in Japan, going to Costco is a really fun, exciting thing.
Really?
It's like a big deal.
Is it?
Yeah, if someone says, oh, I'm going to Costco tomorrow, everyone's gonna be like, what, I'm so jealous, take me, take me.
Is it like an amusement park?
Kind of like that.
Wow, like, is it because there's a lot of like big portions, a lot of American food, and like a lot of foreign food there?
Exactly, and it's the place is huge. There's just so many, you know, foreign, different things that you see.
There's
and
a variety of stuff, right?
Exactly, and also it's not everywhere, like in the States. So it's a big deal going there. So what people usually do here is that you make it into a trip, a day trip or like a half-day trip. So usually you would rent a car if you don't own one.
Okay.
Yeah, with friends, and then go there. You take like 4 or 5 friends with you, and then afterwards maybe you'll have a Costco party.
Oh,
That's what I did.
that's cute.
Yeah, it's fun. Nikon.
Nikon? You mean Nikon, the camera lens?
Yeah, you got it.
It's Nikon?
Nikon. Again, the I. We pronounce it E, right? So
Yeah.
N and I. Ni.
So, well, it's a Japanese company, so the correct way to pronounce it would be Nikon.
Nikon.
But in English, we pronounce the I from Nikon as I, so it's Nikon.
Toyota.
You mean Toyota?
Toyota, yes. In Japanese, it's Toyota.
So it's not Toyota, but Toyota. You're emphasizing the T.
The T, yes. So it was actually Toyota at first.
Oh.
Toyota with the D because it was established by Kiichiro Toyoda, the founder.
Oh. Okay.
But they changed it to Toyota actually with the T because it sounded more clear and just better in Japanese. Yeah.
So that's a simple reason.
And also, when Toyota is written in katakana, one of the Japanese alphabets form, there are 8 strokes. And 8 used to be a lucky number in Japan, apparently. I really didn't know about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the company just wished, success and prosperity for the company and for Japan.
Well, I mean, that's a really good meaning. Putting the number and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Well, lucky number 8 in
8.
Japan? A long time ago, maybe.
Yeah. Godiva.
You're talking about Godiva, right?
Yes!
Godiva!
Godiva chocolate! Woo! So
Godiva.
good. Just expensive, but I like it.
Me too. It's good.
So again here, the I is I. So,
Right.
Godiva. And also the V.
Godiva.
Yeah. And also the V sound turns into a B sound.
So it's Godiva,
Yes, Godiva.
not Godiva.
Nope.
But Godiva.
Godiva.
Okay.
Staba.
Starba?
Starba.
Starbucks!
Yes.
Starbucks!
Yes, Starbucks. Okay, first of all, Starbucks is pronounced Starbucks in Japanese.
Well, this sounds like Starbucks.
But we hardly ever call it Starbucks. We just say Staba, which is a shortened version.
Oh, really?
Fun fact, if you are a coffee lover or Starbucks lover, come to Japan because we have the biggest Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Asia.
Really?
In Asia, yeah.
I should go there too. I've never been there.
I'll take you. It's amazing. I love the vibe. It's so nice there.
Really? Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we hope you know how to call certain brand names in Japanese now.
If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let us know what was most surprising to you in the comment section.
See you in our next video! Some are very different from what you originally know. Originally.
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 It's the first.
First?
Sorry, okay.